Hey, this is Carla from the Butcher Babies.
This is George Cortland Fisher from Cannibal Corpse.
Hey, this is Rex from Kill Devil Hill. It's Wednesday 13.
This is Jazz from Devil Driving.
This is Motorist from Quad. You're listening to Rabid Noise
on Rabid Radio.
Turn it up.
And we're back on Rabid Noise on Rabid Radio. That was In the Absence of Light from Behemoth's amazing album, The Satanists. And joining us on the program now is the one and only Nergal. Great you could join us tonight, man. How are you going?
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me here. And I'm doing great. Driving to Warsaw now, my hometown, and I'm chilling time with some interviews.
Awesome. Well, a lot of people are really excited you guys are coming back down here, and it seems with each visit you guys are just getting bigger and bigger. Have you noticed that yourself?
Yeah, I definitely noticed the fact that we managed to feel like a very solid following of Behemoth fans out there. And I remember our first tour really well, like pretty much every day. And like every tour, we did pretty well, and it's always been like Behemoth, and not only for touring reasons, it's just a nice environment, lots of friends, good people, good food, and a great vibe. So we're definitely gonna have a great time together.
Oh, it's gonna be kick-ass, man. There's so many people, as I said, looking forward to you coming back down, and this time you're hitting the road with Watain and Bolzer, which is pretty cool. Have you toured with those guys in the past?
Yeah, we've known each other for quite a few years now, and we did some tours with Watain. We just did like 2 tours with Bolzer lately, and I consider amazing live act, so I dare to say that Australia has never seen a better lineup when it comes to extreme metal music. I know it doesn't sound very modest of me saying that, but I'd rather be honest than pretend to be modest. It's gonna be fucking amazing. It's the ultimate black metal tour for you guys.
Oh, dude, we're getting spoilt. We're definitely getting spoilt with this one, and it sounds like it's going to be a big party for you guys.
Oh yeah. I can't wait, literally. I can't wait.
Awesome. Well, it's definitely just around the corner, and you've, of course, still on the touring cycle for the Satanist, and the album's amazing. It still kicks ass, even after so many listens. With that album, you had it seems like a clear artistic direction of both sound, lyrical content, artwork. What kind of direction do you see the next album taking?
I think we definitely came out of the box with this one, and we left our comfort zone, trying to, don't get me wrong, Evangelion was a great record, but if we followed that direction, with probably some people hope for, and try to sound even more perfect, and maybe, because to me Evangelion sounds very super proper, it's like a very modern production, and it's well played, it's well crafted record, and I'd say most of the bands will just try to perfect that and go even further and sound maybe heavier or try to sound faster and this and that. And we just took like completely different alley, we just took a different direction, and pretty unexpected, I guess, and it was kind of risky for us. It was very challenging, and honestly, even right after the record was done, and I was literally in love with the record, and I still am. I'm very happy with the album, but I was honest with everyone I talked to that I honestly don't know what people's reaction are gonna be to this record, because it's pretty different. Most of it's mid-tempo, it's, the production is maybe not what people expected. And I had billions of doubts, but the only thing, one thing that I was 100% sure was that this was 100% me. And I stood behind the record all the way. And then all of a sudden, people, both media and fans, pretty much everyone who just listened to the album, they loved it right away, and it's unheard of, that artistic wise, people would consider this the best Behemoth album, and yet the record would be successful commercially as well, and media loved it. So I have no reason to complain whatsoever. It's been a hell of a road, hell of a trip with the Satanist so far. We're midway, or maybe 2/3 of of the touring cycle. This Australian leg is going to be one of the very last ones that we're doing in support to the album. But yeah.
Do you feel a lot of pressure, being that the Satanist was such a success, writing a follow-up to that?
Well, I don't really think about, following up yet,
Too
I
early.
just changed my way of thinking. I'd rather focus on the present moment, on here and now. Just make sure we squeeze the fuck out of this album, like all the juices, and make sure that like, all the touring is like, every tour we launch, it's like we have this attitude that we want people to have this impression that this is the last time we play on stage. When you see us live, it's like, it's now or never. You know what I mean? So I'm not like, I used to be like that, I go into the studio and spit out the record, and the record, whatever, Mayman record, it's been like every time, I did that. And I was already thinking of the next one because I knew that I'm going to top myself. And I really attempted that, like every time, but I was never like satisfied. And this time it's quite an opposite. So this is it. This is the ultimate Behemoth album. And there is no plans to record the next one yet. So what we focus on the quality and sincerity of the touring with the Satanist. And let's see what the future brings after that.
Of course, man. Well, it's, as I say, it's a masterpiece, dude, and people are still loving it. So whatever comes next is probably going to be just as awesome. We're going to go to the track Messe Noir from the Satanist now, and we'll be back very soon on Rabid Noise.
Hey guys, just want to take a minute to give a shout out to our podcast supporters, RW Promotion, who are the best in the business when it comes to printing posters, flyers, banners, badges, business cards, you name it. They've got what it takes to help you get everything you need to help spread the word about your band or business. And with a blistering turnaround, they'll make sure you get your product ASAP. So get in touch with Richard and the team at www.rwpromotion.com.au or shoot them an email at info@rwpromotion.com.au. Also want to give a shout out to the guys at Blacklight Art and Design, who in my opinion are the Gold Coast best screen printers. So, we've gotten many band shirts and even our own Rabid Noise shirts done through these guys, and they've also got one of the fastest turnarounds I've ever seen. So all quality prints at competitive prices. So whether it's band merchandise, sporting teams, promotional garments or workwear, they've got you covered. So hit them up at www.blacklightad.com.au or email them at info@blacklightad.com.au. So big thanks to those guys for helping us to bring you this podcast each and every week, and for, of course, supporting the metal scene. So now it's back to Rabid Noise.
And we're back on Rabid Noise with Nergal from Behemoth now. Behemoth have got some of the most dedicated fans in the world, and I've even got a friend down here who's got your portrait tattooed on him. It must be an amazing feeling to have that much love and support for what you do.
Yeah, man. I must say I'm super flattered by the fact that people sacrifice basically themselves to the band, and there's so much dedication and devotion, I'd say. It's almost fanatic at some point, and I've nothing against it whatsoever. I mean, it's amazing. It feels that we are lost. There's a lot of passion, and we embrace it, and we are super grateful for that, that's for sure. And yes, I must say that the level of devotion increased drastically. Especially after the Satanist, it seems like, it just blew up. Literally, it was like, wow. And it's growing. So, all I can say is thank you so much for doing this, because, well, it keeps us motivated, it's like it's one of the factors, that make us go on stage and basically just play up this tomorrow, there's no tomorrow. You know what I mean? It's like now or never. It's amazing. It just let us, taste the lot, the very juices of life. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's it's a give and take, you know. I mean, what they give us, you know, we try to give back, you know, and it's amazing.
Have you been contacted by a lot of fans who, you know, have been able to relate to you when, you know, how you got sick? Have you had fans, you know, contact you with their own stories and how you inspired them to keep going?
Yeah, they still do, man. I mean, I was approached by many people when I was sick, and then when I was released, you know, and I'm, you know, still, it's been like almost 5 years since transplant, and I've been pretty good, doing pretty good, I would say. And ever since, you know, I've been like approached by many people that are actually like sharing the same stories or similar stories with their experiences, like, you know, concerts and some other like faithful events in their lives and stuff. So it's good, you know. I mean, people like opening up and they identify with that, and you know, it just feels good, you know, to maybe be an example of someone who conquered such a fatal disease, you know.
That's awesome, man. It must be such an amazing feeling, as you were saying before, you know, to be able to connect with people, not just through music, but through your own personal triumphs, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, share a lot of stories, you know, share a lot of, like, reflections in my book, but it just brought this band when it comes to connection with fans, you know, on a bit more personal level, because I just open up myself as well, you know what I mean? But then, you know, it's like, you know, I mean, I'm just this kind of person, you know. I don't really have much to hide. If I want to keep something, you know, just, you know, confidential, just for myself, you know, then I just do it, you know. But a lot of stuff, I think, a lot of my experiences that to be told, and so people can witness and eventually learn from it, or maybe get inspired. I don't know, but I think it felt essential to share this stories with people.
That's amazing, man. In regards to your book, can we expect another book in the future? Because I really enjoyed it.
And to be honest, I just realized, you know, how, you know, I have to really be very selective when it comes to ideas, because I get like plenty of ideas. And just one life, and just one head, and just two hands, and so on and so on. So I know my time on planet Earth is limited, and I just know it's for a fact now. And you can make plans, you know, but then you never know when a Grim Reaper comes knocking on your door. So you'd rather focus and choose priorities and choose the stuff that really goes along with what's going on within yourself. Just compatible with your heart and, you know, what you stand for, and make the right choices, and do stuff that inspires, you know, nations eventually.
That's awesome. Well, we're definitely looking forward to seeing you guys down here, and you're going to be playing in Brisbane at Max Watts on October 1st. Thanks so much for hanging with us tonight, Nergal, and we're going to go to the track Blow Your Trumpets, Gabriel, from the Satanist now. We'll see you guys soon.
Right on, man. Thank you so much for calling. Appreciate it. And, yeah, see you soon in a few weeks.